And welcome to Pattern for Living's Cooking with Pam and
Carolyn.
Alrighty, we are excited again today. Back sometime last year I had a women's retreat at Pattern for Living, and I asked my dear friend Carolyn to be the cook, the chef for it. And I'll never forget that Sabbath or Friday night, was it Friday night or Sabbath meal?
Friday.
The Friday night meal, she brought in these greens. And I looked at them and I said, oh, okay. But let me tell you, when I put that fork in my mouth, pap, pap, they were so good. Therefore, we're doing these greens so that we don't want to keep things to ourselves. We want to share with everybody. Because there is numerous ways for cooking greens. And this one includes not just garlic powder or onion powder and a little bit of liquid smoke and salt. It has, well, I'll leave it to Carolyn. But also today I thought I'd share with you why I have a vegan diet. Only a vegan diet. My religion is not vegan, and I use the term vegan to denote the fact that I seek not to consume anything that has been touched by an animal. My salt is not white, the sugar is not white. Everything that I seek to eat is not refined. So why am I a vegan? I'm a vegan and sold out to it because I have been delivered from fibromyalgia. It has been a long haul, it has been years, but the more refined foods that I take out of my life, the more whole foods that I eat, the better my health gets. I had my first stint, I think it was in 1987, made some changes to my life and my health got better. Then back around 2004, 2005, here we go again. And I began to make changes to my diet. Again, my doctors wanted to medicate. Better word for it, sedate. So I made changes to my life, basically with the things that we're doing here. And my health improved immensely. So I hope today that you all decide to try these greens that Carolyn is fixing. They are delicious and you will be surprised with the ingredients. I love them. Alrighty then, I'm going to turn it over to Carolyn so that you all can get what you need. The recipe.
I love Italian food. And when my husband was living, we would go out of town because we live in a rural area and he'd want to go to the city and he'd always go to the bookstore. So one day we were in there and he was meandering around and I started meandering around in the cookbook section, and I ran across this Italian cookbook. Wow, I felt like I was in heaven. So I took it home and I looked through it and it was full of meat, but that was okay. He ate the meat and I didn't, so I could always fix mine without it. And so I ran across this recipe and I fixed it one time and I fell in love with it. So it's a simple recipe. You buy your greens, and we can't find Swiss chard in a rural area, so I just substituted with plain long old turnip greens, and it turned out just fine. So what you do is 2 pounds of turnip greens, or if you can find Swiss chard, it'd be 2 pounds of Swiss chard, and then you cook them, over how long you're supposed to cook each one of the greens. The turnip greens in an Instant Pot is 20 minutes. And then after you cook them, you put them in a colander and drain the water off of them and let them cool down. And then you take them and squeeze the water and lay them down on a cutting board. And you go back and get another little handful and squeeze the water out and lay it down so you can cut it. And this is our last batch here. So we'll put this right here. And we'll start with a knife and we'll just take them and chop it really fine. Now some people don't care for the stems. I didn't used to. But I have learned to enjoy the stems. Some of them can be real tough and stringy. And we'll take another batch. think it's too much trouble.
Too much
Actually-
trouble, but when you put it in your mouth,
Actually, it's less trouble than the way my mother used to fix them. They were good, but they weren't very healthy.
how did she fix them?
My mother cooked them in that grease.
Mmm.
She would boil them like this. Then she would take them out and put them in a frying pan with that grease on them. So I grew up eating pork and all the other meats as well.
So did I.
But then when I learned different, I changed my diet with the help of the good Lord. And I've been a happy little camper ever since. And would not go back.
Happy little camper and a healthy little camper. And a healthy little camper.
Yes.
More healthy.
I spend more money on my little dog going to the vet than I spend on myself in a year's time.
Wow. There's something to be said for that.
Yep. The only doctors I go to are chiropractor, dentist, and eye doctor. Okay, so we have these all chopped up, and now we're going to start with 6 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil, first cold press. And we're going to let this get warm. And then we're going to have 2 cloves of garlic. Because garlic does have healing properties, and once it sets, the medicinal value depletes. Okay. So now we're through with the garlic, and we're going to put it over in the olive oil. And we're just going to let this get brown, nice and golden, till golden brown and fragrant. Okay, we have it golden brown now. So we're going to add the greens. And we're just going to let them, they're already done, but we want them to absorb the wonderful garlic flavor. Wish you could have been here in person to smell the garlic.
Oh, you are so right. And fresh garlic is a good antioxidant.
Yes.
I think they say it's a free radical. Will kill, yeah. It's good for fighting off infection.
Yep.
Helps to build the immune system. And ooh, so good.
And we'll let this absorb here for a few minutes. Then we're going to add 1/4 of a cup of capers. You might say, what are capers? Capers are the blossoms of the flat leaf parsley. Sometimes they use them, they dry them and grind it up and call it coriander. But they pickle these and it gives it lots of flavor. I would never have thought to use it with turnip greens. And then 3/4 cups of chopped black olives. And we stir them up. And let them cook for a minute. And they're ready to go on the table.
So Carolyn, are they ready yet?
They are ready.
All right. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Wish you could be here to sample with us.
I just love her cooking. The garlic is light. The capers are light. Everything is light. Have some? Really? I don't feel sorry for you. Try this recipe.
You'll like it, believe me. If you like greens, you'll like it.
Try it, you'll like it. Bye-bye. God bless.
Until next time.